Promptly answer nature's immediate call. Got that? When the body says go, you must go. So a very important part of being your own doctor is listening. Many people use that ability to not go when you feel like going because they're washing the car and they don't want to go until they finish washing the car, or they're cooking a meal and they don't want to go because they want to finish cooking the meal. Or they're on the phone to a friend and they don't want to go because they want to finish the conversation. Or they're writing an email and they don't want to go because they want to finish, whatever it is. And so they don't go. And then when they finish washing the car, finish cooking the meal, finish the phone call, then they'll go and sit. And have you found? Nothing comes away. Because when you feel to go, the last part of the large intestine is filled up. That's the pressure. We've got to go. And if you don't go, then it'll go back to the previous part.
You're climbing the stairs and suddenly your legs feel like they're made of concrete. Your grip can't hold the grocery bags anymore. You lean against the counter, wondering when you became old. But here's what's terrifying: this isn't just aging. 1 in 3 people over 60 are losing their independence because of something most doctors barely mention during checkups. But that's not even the worst part, because what I discovered about 5 common foods could either save your strength or leave you wheelchair-bound within a decade. The question is, why are doctors staying silent about the muscle crisis that's stealing millions of lives? But before I tell you that, you need to understand what led to this moment. The medical term is sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss. But calling it that makes it sound inevitable, doesn't it? Like there's nothing you can do. That's exactly what they want you to think. I watched my own father go from carrying me on his shoulders to needing help opening a jar of pickles. The decline happened so gradually, we didn't notice until it was almost too late. But what if I told you it didn't have to happen at all? Here's the breaking point. While you're being told to accept muscle loss as natural aging, people in certain parts of the world maintain their strength well into their 90s. The difference? 5 specific foods that American nutritionists have completely overlooked. You probably think this is about expensive supplements or complicated meal plans. Most people assume the answer has to be difficult. But what if the solution was sitting in your pantry right now? Everyone talks about protein: eat more chicken, drink protein shakes, load up on steaks. And yes, protein matters. But that's only solving 20% of the problem. The real issue isn't just protein quantity, it's about specific amino acids that trigger something called the mTOR pathway in your cells. Think of mTOR as the construction foreman in your muscles, deciding whether to build, maintain, or tear down muscle tissue. Here's the first twist: the highest mTOR activating food isn't what you think. Wait. Let me back up. You need to know this first. See, I spent 2 years researching why Mediterranean populations maintain muscle strength so much longer than Americans. I thought it was the olive oil, maybe the fish. But I was completely wrong. The secret was hiding in plain sight, in the humble chickpea. A single cup contains more leucine, the mTOR trigger, than most expensive protein powders. But here's what nobody talks about: it's not just the leucine. Chickpeas contain a compound that prevents the muscle-wasting inflammation that protein powders actually make worse. But even that's not the complete picture. The Mediterranean secret isn't just chickpeas. It's a combination of 5 specific plant foods that work together like a symphony. Each one activates a different pathway in your muscle cells. Food number 2 surprised me the most: regular green peas. Not exotic, not expensive. These contain saponins that reduce the inflammation that destroys muscle tissue after exercise. Plus lysine for collagen repair. Food number 3 will shock you: spirulina. This blue-green algae is 70% complete protein and contains more iron than red meat. But the real magic is phycocyanin, which speeds muscle recovery by 40%. I was getting close to the complete answer, but then I discovered something that changed everything. The truth is so much simpler than the supplement industry wants you to know. The final 2 foods aren't exotic superfoods, they're herbs you probably throw away. Fresh parsley and chives. Food number 4. Parsley contains apigenin, a flavonoid that directly repairs muscle microtears. Just 20 grams daily provides more vitamin K than most supplements, and vitamin K activates the proteins that control muscle contraction. Food number 5. Chives contain alliin and quercetin, compounds that improve blood flow to muscles and reduce exercise-induced stress. Ancient Greek athletes chewed these before competitions. They knew something we forgot. But here's why this combination is revolutionary: these 5 foods work together to solve every aspect of muscle loss simultaneously. The supplement industry has convinced us that muscle health is complicated. That we need dozens of different pills and powders. But populations who maintain strength into old age don't have supplement stores, they have these 5 foods as dietary staples. Chickpeas for leucine and mTOR activation. Peas for anti-inflammatory saponins. Spirulina for complete protein and recovery. Parsley for repair compounds. Chives for circulation and stress reduction. This isn't just about muscles, it's about maintaining your independence, your dignity, your ability to play with grandchildren and travel and live life on your terms. When I started eating these 5 foods daily, something remarkable happened. Not just to my strength, but to my confidence. I stopped hesitating before stairs. I stopped asking for help with heavy doors. I felt like myself again. The lesson that changes everything: your body isn't giving up on you. You've just been feeding it the wrong information. These foods are the correct instructions for strength. But there's something else I discovered about timing: when you eat these foods matters more than how much. The specific combination that rebuilds muscle overnight while you sleep. That's what I'm sharing next. Comment below, which of these 5 foods surprised you most? And if you're already eating them, tell me what changes you've noticed. Your experience could help thousands of others reclaim their strength.